Good morning, traders. So, how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So, I think starting off with the weekly, it's very interesting the weekly view that we have at the moment. This consolidation phase that we're in. You know, I have a sneaky suspicion that we are going to be breaking to the upside. Okay, and what consolidation am I talking about? Is pretty much this triangle. Okay, you can see we've trended up, consolidated. Now, the consolidation like this is normally a point of a continuation or alternatively a reversal. Now, the continuation that normally happens is we get a breakthrough, we hit this main level up at the top here, which is the previous all-time high, okay? And when we hit that, it bounces back and it comes and tests the crossover of this triangle. So it comes back to test this area here before moving back the upside. Okay, that's the one scenario. The other scenario is to break through and then meander down, retest this triangle, and then pull up. But there's a very high probability that we come back to where this crossover is here. Okay, so that's the weekly view, and we are above the 20 moving average. So the weekly to me is starting to look like a continuation break to the upside. So this may be earnings fueled to get to the all-time high and then pull back again. Okay, so without further ado, let's look at the daily. So the daily, we have a fairly significant level here, and let me just put it in. So you've got these tails here, you've got another tail here. We're pretty much at it at the moment, and I think what we can do is just move that. So I just want to tidy this line up because it's going to be fairly significant today. Okay, so that is the level that we need to watch today. So you can see we have intersecting trend lines. We've got a downward trend line, we've got a horizontal trend line. And this level here, where we are right now, which is 25,070, let's just say 25,100 area. That is the area we need to pay a lot of attention to today. Okay, so a break above that today is going to see us breaking this triangle, and we can start looking for a bigger move to the upside. However, if I look at the 4 hour, we have diversions here. We've got the second grouping of the oscillators. So to me, this is a potential double top. Okay, now potential double top, a fairly large one at that, because that is the top, and there's the neckline of the double top, which is basically 460 odd points. Okay, so in saying that, a short from here is going to be a scalp and against the trend. So be very wary of that. So for me at the moment, I may consider it, but I'm more interested in looking for something to get long again. Okay, so we do have a warning here. Here's a fairly strong warning that we have at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to take cognizance of that, but I am still looking for longs because this trend is still up. There's nothing actually indicating on price action that this trend has come to an end. So we do have a bit of an indecision bar at this level, but bear in mind the market's not open. It's a futures market that's trading now, so it's very easy to manipulate the market because there's it's low volume, there's low amount of people that are trading it. So I'd like to see what happens at the US Open, whether we consolidate here and have a strong move reversal off, or whether it's just a simple close the daily gap, come and test some levels to the downside here, like this area here, and this area has got another top there, that's another breakout there. So whether we come back and test this area and then break the upside. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm still looking to trade with a trend and get long. Excuse me. So I think for me the critical aspect is I'm fairly reluctant to go long here, not with everything that's going on here. But if I look at the trend is telling me we need to be long. So look for some kind of a pullback and then we get in long. Okay, so while we're on the hour, let's just have a look at how our open range traded out, or closing range traded out, sorry. So we had a gap up, we hit the breakout target, we then came back and tested the bottom of the range down the bottom here, and you can see why I've still got the 40 moving average on this. You can see how we bounced off it. And then we went up and collected target number 2. So that played out pretty well, even if you waited for this pullback and then got in long at this level, because we kind of pointless getting in long right just before the breakout target. Okay, so that played out pretty well. So let's just move us across to see what we potentially have today. But it's probably going to be such a small range, and target's hits already. Our target 2's hits already. So I kind of pointless playing the closing range breakout today, unless we pull back. Just delete that. Unless we pull back to this area here. Okay, so now bearing in mind that this was a consolidation triangle that's broken out. So from a price action perspective, I can expect us to retest this level sometime soon. And you see how that'll line up with the 20 moving average. So this would be the area that I'm looking for this afternoon to get in long. So that's going to be around the 25,000 mark. So if the 25,000 mark it holds, definitely in long. Not looking for a long at the area where we are now. So need some kind of a pullback. And the question is how deep that pullback is, because even on the hour, this trend is up. If I drill it down to the 12 minutes, we had an uptrend, consolidated, Bollinger Squeeze, breakout, and now we're consolidating. Okay, you can see how the 20 and 5 have crossed over, but there's nothing really going on, so there's nothing to worry about right now. So I suspect pullback, US open time, looking in this area for a reason to be long. If we can get that, we're looking for a long, and then we're looking to take out this high. I'm going to move this trend line there. We take out Friday's high, then it's game on for the weekly consolidation triangle to break. Okay, so we do that. So if we get a break above Friday's high, you can see how Friday's high is right on this trend line. If we get a break above that, then this downward trend is broken, and you can suspect some pretty violent moves to the upside. And your targets, and pretty much draw them. So every inside tail, just put a line on it. So there's an inside tail, okay, lines up with this one. There's the next inside tail. Oh, there. Then there's the next one, right? Then there's the next one there, inside tail. Okay, then there's the next one there, inside tail. So those are kind of your levels to the upside, and you can expect price to hit a level, bounce back, hit the next level, bounce back, hit the next level, bounce back, hit the next level, bounce back. Okay, so that's kind of my outlook for today. Is I'm looking to continue trading this upward trend, but I suspect we do have some little consolidation or pullback in the early session before this afternoon session, where we can start looking for some decent trades to the upside. Anyway, guys, that's the Dow. Hope it helps. Give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And enjoy the day. I'll catch up with you later. Cheers, man.